America. We'll be right back.
Hey y'all, I'm Blake Shelton. I love that country music connects people all over this great nation, but unfortunately so does something else, childhood hunger. 15 million children struggle with hunger in America. That's why the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks works to rescue our surplus food to help provide billions of meals to families in need across the country. Join the fight against hunger at feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Blues America is supported by Record High Vinyl Store in Phoenix, the place for serious music fans and vinyl collectors to find large quantities of first pressings, limited editions, box sets, audiophile, and vintage catalog, including blues, soul, jazz. They buy, sell, and trade, and offer vinyl cleaning and flattening service. Visit the store, located at 4242 East University Drive in Phoenix, or for more online at recordhighinphoenix.com. Like them on Facebook. Record High in Phoenix. Experience one of the last great record stores.
You wanted to be a teacher when you were little, but as you grew up, things changed. Teaching just didn't seem like the best option anymore, so you decided to become something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Interesting and innovative things are happening in teaching today, so it's time to put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Damn right we got the blues. Blues America. Right now.
Pour some beer, grab a seat, and kick your feet up. It's Blues America. Blues at the break.
Put in a sack. I carried it to the mill, I had to bring it right back. What's the matter at the mill? What's the matter with the mill? I can't get no grinding, tell me what's the matter at the mill. Now some people said a preacher don't steal, but I got one down in my cornfield. What's the matter at the mill? What's wrong with the mill, people? I can't get no grinding, tell me what's the matter at the mill. And one had a peck, the other one had the cornfield around his neck. What's the matter at the mill? What's the matter with the mill? I can't get no grinding, tell me what's the matter at the mill. Grind, man, grind. Know how I feel. I caught up a weaver down in my cornfield. What's the matter at the mill? What's wrong with the mill, people? I can't get no whining. Tell me what's the matter at the mill?
Promotional consideration for Blues America is provided by the Southwest Musical Arts Foundation, this station, and the listeners of public radio.
This is Paul Osher, ladies and gentlemen, and you are listening to Blues. No, that's Chuck's. This is Paul Osher, ladies and gentlemen, and you're listening to Blues America.
Headed down to the chicken shack. It's Blues America time.
Rather be sloppy drunk than anything I know. I would rather be sloppy drunk than anything I know. Give me another half a pint.
Hiya. If you just turned this thing on, let me tell you what you're doing. You're listening to Blues America with today's special guest, long tall Quique Gómez and West Coast Rockin Johnny. If you missed any part of the show or the live broadcast on your local community radio station, hit rewind on the streaming podcast, available now at bluesamerica.com. All right, guys, we're back, and Johnny, let's show you some love. You guys are working hard out there on the road, and I can imagine for two Chicago blues heads, that makes for some interesting conversations about the blues and probably some funny stories.
Oh, sure, and I think we've listened to the George Harmonica Smith record, Now You Can Talk About Me. I think we've listened to it about 12 times in a row.
Only?
And I'm ready to do it again. Yeah, probably more than that. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of road histories. I mean,
Eddie C. Campbell was pushing his car. Is called he had a car called the Red Bullet, and Eddie C. Campbell was pushing the car, and Eddie was bigger than the car. And tell him what you could fit in your car.
Yeah, it was crazy. We had to make a tour. We had a problem with the van before starting the tour with Eddie C. Campbell. So I took my creepy old car, the Red Bullet, and which is a car where everybody been there. Jimmy Barnes, John Primer, Bob Stroger, Tail Dragger, Willie Buck. I mean, all these guys I work with.
This car is a piece of European blues history.
He passed away last summer.
The car did, yeah.
The thing is that we were touring, and we were stopping. We were listening tapes because it was an old car with Eddie. I was with Eddie in the car.
Oh, we found the one last car with a tape player.
Yeah.
But it was... Your car has tape too, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
Of course.
Anyway, it was very funny to go with Eddie C. Campbell in this small car, listening tapes, and Eddie was telling jokes all the time. He was not, I mean, it was amazing. Yeah. Stopping in the places, joking with everybody. When he goes to the hotels and they ask him to make a sign, he always making a cross and looking at the face of the guy.
Yeah.
He was a funny guy. I mean, he's a funny guy. I can tell. How were you yesterday when we arrived here, Johnny? We were very tired. All day driving. We didn't have chance yesterday to eat in the whole day. We were the whole day in the car. We arrived 30 minutes before the show to the rhythm room. We just changed our clothes, played till 2 in the morning. Or I don't remember, till 1 maybe, or noon, 12, and then you go to eat after that.
So the lesson here is for the listeners: when you're at a show, extend the olive branch. It might make a difference.
Yes, it does.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. It's Quique covering the blues classic "Honeybee." That'll take us into the Blues People's soundbite, featuring the voice of the late great Junior Wells.
like my little honeybee. She spread the world making honey, but now she's coming back home to me.
Taking you down to the crossroads. You ready? You ready? You ready?
Hi, this is Billy Boy Arnold. That means I sing nothing but the blues. You're listening to Blues America.
Blues America. Blues people. Soundbite.
We was living in a little basement thing, and my older sister was going with a police officer, and he came by, and he was over to the house, and I was locked up in the bathroom. I didn't have a microphone at the time, but you could take a glass, like a water glass, and put the harmonica over the water glass and blow it, and it sounded like a saxophone too, you know what I mean? So I went through those changes, and I'm in the bathroom with the doors locked, and so my sister, she wanted to get in, and she banged on the door, and I wouldn't open the door. So Mama come to the door and said, open that door. What gives you the right to hold the whole bathroom from everybody else? And get out. Slapped me on the side of the head. And the police officer, he said, why would you beat him up? She said, he doesn't have no right. She said, I want to pick him up tomorrow. I'd like to take him to meet somebody. Mama said, get him out of here. So he came in and got me, and he took me over to Muddy Waters, where they was playing on as a Sunday matinee.
Blues America, like cornbread and chili.
Doggy.
Damn, that's good.
Hi, this is Oscar Wilson, Mr. 43rd Street, Chicago, Illinois, and you're listening to Blues America.
Quique Gómez in the music bed with Sugar Ray, and we just heard the Blues People soundbite, featured the voice of the late great Junior Wells. Now, Quique, you just heard the old man talking about the blues, and I know you mentioned that the blues is a feeling. Is that how you define it?
Yeah, I mean, I was in Spain. The society is a different society. The language is different. I guess the blues is obviously is related to the ground, to the place where you're living, and to the society at that time. So it's kind of, there's something behind the music that is there. Everybody knows it. So you it's very nice when you're listening to. The other day we were listening a video of Bilbo Walker with a friend in Las Vegas in his house with Adam, and it was, I mean, you are shocked because the way he does